Hey, and welcome to Double Complex Plays Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to remake our first episode to commemorate episode 100 today. So we're going to load up a file in master mode so I don't have to delete any save files. This is a new game. Let's go. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. Meo samashite, I guess is open your eyes. Me is eyes. I. Yo. Good morning, Link. Guess we go over to this blue glowing pedestal. That is a Sheikah stone. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber. Sheikah slate, Sheikah stone, same thing. It's a Wii U controller. No, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Anything else in here? Treasure. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short, though. We'll put those on. Good to wear pants and shoes. Oh, nothing in there. Oh, more treasure. It is dark in here. Old shirt. Made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. We'll save that for later. Nope, nothing in those either. How about this one? Hold the Sheikah stone up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. This is the way. Authenticating. Sheikah stone confirmed. And the seal is broken. Link, you are the light, our light, that must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go. This way? Of course this way. What other way would we go? They took over as soon as I got to the top of the steps. Cutscene, automated, very nice. So pretty. Man, it looks good in HD. Tree branch. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Use weapon with Y. Like that. Change weapons quickly with right on the D-pad and then the right joystick. Left or right. Okay. Like this. Yeah, got it. Let's get some of these mushrooms. A common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Any more sticks laying around? Oh yeah. Nope, we're not going up there. Yeah, so this is episode 100, also known as episode 1 Remake. This is 720p. 1080p for me, but my capture card is not good enough to capture 720p 60 FPS. Or, no, that is how good it is. It can only capture 720p 60 FPS. So I decided instead of 1080p 30 FPS, okay, we can throw the weapon in our hand. Aim with the right shoulder and throw by releasing it. Okay, we don't want to do that, so to cancel, just hit B. Alright. We got a big old rock up here. Do we want to roll that off? Yeah, of course we do. Let's see where it goes. Okay. That was fun. Don't do that in real life, folks. Not good. Don't just randomly roll boulders just to see where they go. Oh. Yes? Head for the point marked on your map in the Sheikah stone. Okay. Check the Sheikah stone. Okay. That looks far. This is where we just came from. I guess it's not that far. But we don't really have any reference points. Let's get this apple. A common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. Great. Oh, there's someone at a fire over here. Hi. What's up? Aren't you chilly? What's this? Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. I hope you'll permit me a question, if I may be so bold. Are you not chilly? Yeah, a little, but I'm fine. Got the sunlight on my back. Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Birthplace? That's an interesting way to put it. That's interesting. He points the other direction. And this temple that he's talking about is on the other side of the rock from where they're standing. They can't see that. They can't see that. Okay, that aside, let's keep going. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yeah, see? You can't see it. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Okay. Whoop. Let's cook up, some mushrooms. Toasty! Why, he looks scared, covering his eyes. A Hylian shroom toasted to perfection. The taste and fragrance are amplified, restoring more health to its consumer. Are you okay? Ho ho ho. What are you doing? Cowering in fear? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course. Although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Do you not have somewhere else to be, young one? Are you telling me to get lost? I'm busy cooking over here. Whoa, why is he so scared? Toasty, toasty, baked, toasty, baked, baked. Yay! We cooked it. You don't have to be scared anymore. Alright. Woodcutter's axe. A woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing make it a slow, inefficient weapon. A portable bundle of wood. You can use it to make campfire, if you have something to light it with. Nice. Can I catch this butterfly? Nope. Too slow. What's that? That was a good dive. Yahaha! You found me! Huh? You're not Hestu. But you can see me? I can hear you too. You're talking plant? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. A Korok seed. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Suspicious places. Oh, that's a good segue to tell you about the Zelda Notes app. If you've been with me on this journey from episodes 2 through 99... Ooh, look, a sword. Okay, we'll get that in a second. You would know that there is a Zelda Notes app. Here it is, on my screen. So, there's one for the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and another for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We obviously want to select Breath of the Wild. I think you have to go into System and Options, maybe? Yep, Zelda Notes enabled. You've got to enable it and connect it to your game, which we have done already, so that's great. There are lots of things like voice memories, navigation, which can show you all kinds of great things, from Korok seed locations to voice memory locations, shrines. You can pull up categories and select all kinds of things to discover, and the map will point you in the right direction. Unfortunately, it says voice memories are at 98% because my other game files have found those already, but we are not going to really need this section for today because we're not really continuing with this game file after today's content, but let's at least do a daily bonus spin and see what we get. Could be something helpful for master mode here. A mighty meal, nice. If we run into some powerful opponents, we'll have an attack power-up boost low level for 5 minutes. Supposing I remember to activate it. That is always the key. We can close that for now. You know about Zelda Notes. And we could keep going here. Let's see what this is. A rusty broadsword. This once fearsome sword has seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. Probably been stuck in that rock for 100 years or so. Okay, anything else around here? Let's just get out of this lake. Pond. I guess it's a pond, yeah. Alright. And I guess we'll make our way to that glowing point over there. What is? Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. That's impressive. Crouching increases your stealth, making it easier to sneak up on foes and animals. Nope. Ow. Run away! Okay, let's try and fight him. If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll become too tired to do certain actions until it fills up again. What? I guess I got hit. Hee hee. I gotta watch my health. Whoa. Master mode's load screen is red. Okay. Well... Alright, let's really try and sneak up on this Bokoblin. A good tip if you're trying to be stealthy is the... I don't know what the correct word is. Is that an oscilloscope? Down at the bottom right next to the minimap. Indicates how much noise you're making. So if you're really good, you can sneak up and sneak strike. But it's not good enough to kill him. But I can take his weapon. A crude Bokoblin club made to clobber small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Okay, we got him. Haha! And it dropped a Bokoblin fang, which is a tooth obtained from a Bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. And a horn of a Bokoblin, a creature often encountered in the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Great. Was that it? Yeah, okay. Alright, I didn't get hit once that time. In case you hadn't noticed, in the first encounter, oh, there we go. We got one. A butterfly found in the woods and plains of warm regions. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun. Cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Summer wing butterfly. Yeah, monsters constantly regenerate health in this edition of the game. That's what Master Mode is. There's also an increased tier of difficulty. Oh, that's a deep puddle. And so instead of Bokoblin beginning with the lowest difficulty of red, all red Bokoblin are replaced with blue Bokoblin, and they regenerate health, if I didn't already say that. Okay, we got a couple down there. Let's see if we can crush them with these boulders. Well, there's one crushed. And then the highest tier of enemy is not silver, as in the regular game, but gold. Oh, yeah, see, their health bar starts flashing, and then they regenerate. A rare material. Oh, Bokoblin Guts. A rare material obtained by defeating a Bokoblin. It convulses on its own every now and then, which is really creepy, but perhaps it has a use. Oh. We want to drop one of the weapons we picked up so we can grab that club. Whoop. Oh dear. Picked up the wrong thing. Let's eat a meal. Regenerate some health, or are we gonna die? An attack that causes your weapon to break becomes a critical hit, dealing 2 times damage. Cool. Oop, we got hit again, so let's eat some more food. That's probably good. Haha, now you have no weapon. Great. That went well. Okay, they are definitely harder to kill. Even harder than a regular blue Bokoblin, I think. Yeah. Alright. That one seemed to get crushed by a boulder pretty easily, though. In any case, let's go activate this shrine over here. Keep our wits about us. Oh. Whoa. Interesting. That's another thing about Master Mode, is that there are floating platforms of enemies that did not exist in the first version. And that's your first example right there. Floating platforms of enemies. Wow, that looks so cool. There's some treasure over there too. That's a nice little bonus. Uh-oh, they saw me. Run away! Ooh, frogs. Come here. Froggy, froggy. Ow. I was trying to dodge that and failed. Oh man, we're running out of food fast. Oh my goodness. My combat skills are subpar. Master Mode might have been a bad idea. Oh wow. I was not trying to dodge backward. I wonder if I go off around this side, will I be able to surprise him? Maybe get one sneak strike in before we start actual combat? Kind of outside his field of vision. Oh, also dashing while you're crouching and moving slowly. Boko Shield, a Bokoblin-made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Raise your shield with L with the left trigger. LZL, that's what it's called. Block when using a one-handed weapon. Press and hold. Okay. And now we've got a better sword. A very common sword, often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. However, that monster was unarmed. Oh, we got arrows. A bundle of 5 common arrows. The shafts of these arrows were carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Okay. Progress. Gotta be sneaky in this game. Master Mode. Place the Sheikah stone in the pedestal. Or else. Link's like, what? How do you do that? Like this? Oh. Ooh. Glowy. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Earthquake! And naturally, I'm at the top. Okay. Great Plateau Tower. Look, more floating platforms off the side there. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted. Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Hurry, before it's too late. Before what's too late? When this platform went up, I saw some enemies floating off to the side. Is that them? Interesting. Just suspended way up in the air. Let's take a closer look. Yep, just hanging out. Okay. I'm guessing you could either take them down with a bow and arrow or glide over there once you get the paraglider. Alright, I guess we get down now. Ooh. I meant to hit climb down, but you know what? This seems to be effective. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I feel like the old man is supposed to show up at some point and talk to me again. Oh, there he is. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Should I tell him I heard a voice? I don't know, and probably think I'm crazy. You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar. Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle. You did? Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle? That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I'm thinking about it. Ha ha ha. You need not say a word. Your eyes reveal the determination within. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs. With no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Ho ho, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Open adventure log. Your adventures will be detailed here. Ooh. Come, let me show you something. Yes? Oh, I guess I have to talk to him. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? Oh, now I do. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Yes? I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Okay. Adventure log. After your descent from the tower, the old man told you about the kingdom of Hyrule that was destroyed 100 years ago. You heard a voice coming from Hyrule Castle, but you cannot reach it unless you leave the plateau using the paraglider or the bomb trick. You can use the bomb trick, I think. But actually, you might need the paraglider to do that. I don't remember. The old man said he would give you a paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies hidden in a location somewhere. Okay, well, let's go get it. It's going to be a lot faster if I can avoid all those Bokoblin over there. Ow! Nico, I'm not a scratching post. Let's try and catch a frog. Here we go. A quick frog that can be found hopping around near water. Cook it with monster parts to draw out its speed boost effect. We got frog. There's treasure in there. There's treasure right here. What this? Ruby, a precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. Okay. More treasure. Groovy. Can't really get that, but maybe after this shrine we can. Ooh. Sheikah stone confirmed. Ooh. Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. Oh. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Au. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial called Magnesis Trial. Okay. Lift with your mind. Lift with your muscles. Kick it. Nope. Okay. I guess we just interact with this thing. Ooh. Sheikah stone authenticated. Distilling rune. Pretty. Bloop. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Well, mostly freely. You can't really rotate them. Rune extracted. Use the rune with the left shoulder button. On your Sheikah slate. Yeah, Sheikah slate. Okay. Ooh. Neat. Can't quite get it far enough. Let's pop it down here and ow. Darn. I was about to attack it. I was trying to crush it with the block, but nope. We'll just go full charge. There we go. What's this? A spring used in ancient machinery. It is light and buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Okay. Cool. I'm glad this ladder is here. Alright, I guess we go across this bridge and then maybe pick up the bridge. There we go. Treasure chest. What's in there? A traveler's bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Attack with a bow with right trigger or ZR. Okay. Draw a bow and release it to fire. Or B to cancel. And B again to put it away. Got it. Whoa. That opened violently. Okay. We're at a force field. Let's touch it. Ooh. You have proven to possess the resolve of a hero. A true hero. I am Oman Au, the creator of this trial. Are you? You kind of look like a corpse. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to something Calamity Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. What did that feel like, Link? Your first spirit orb. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you.
Ho ho hoy!
Ho ho hoy! Yeah, flexing your paraglider, I see how it is. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done! How did you know? Clairvoyance, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often become crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine, for example. It is all connected to that Sheikah stone you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah stone. Have you seen others? Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh? Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh. I'm afraid not. But don't worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah stone. Ooh, see those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah stone. How did you know? Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Okay. I guess we'll try it out. Hero's Path mode unlocked. Press the X on the map screen to see your journey's path thus far. Oh, okay. Play? Yeah, there I am in the Shrine of Resurrection, and okay, alright, jump in the water, yep, alright, and then I die. Cool. And then I jump in the water again, and go down here, and then I die. And then I sneak around and fight the guy, and we're in the tower, and then we come down and we get in the shrine. Yep, here we are. Okay, cool, that was fun. I'll never look at that again. And then I guess we teleport up here. Ooh, so that's teleportation. Feels tingly. Whoa, he's fast. Or he's everywhere. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. How did you... Leave an old man his secrets. Now then, I'm Santa Claus. I can get up here with my sleigh and reindeer. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Sheikah stone, Sheikah slate. Yeah, I used it already. Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. Okay, press the right joystick in, place a pin with A, view distant things and mark them with pins. Got it. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Experience? Wisdom? Instinct? Call it what you will and believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Alright, coach. I guess we're supposed to. Okay, I marked one. Now what? Having trouble finding the shrines? Help me out here. I just remembered something that may help you. You can review some of the abilities you've learned on the pause screen. Open system menu, check controls, save or adjust game options. If you're searching for shrines, use the scope on your Sheikah slate. Whoa, what's that thing flying over there? That doesn't look like a shrine. Can we mark it? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Where is that? Whoa. Oh, that's far. Okay. It must be really big. There's a shrine. And I guess there's one more. Is that it? Yeah, okay. There's also a tower over there. Should we mark that too? Okay, I think we're out of pins now. Now, do we talk to him again? No, I found them. If you still wish to acquire the paraglider, you must put in the effort. I will simply not give it away, you see. or something like that. We need to take care of these 3 shrines, but in order to catch up with the recording of the first episode, we only need to do these first couple of shrines. Let's climb down instead of teleporting. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. I like the leaves sticking out from beneath the bottom of my shield. Okay. In order to be the most stealthy, let's skirt the wall. I think that is generally the play for defeating this game in Master Mode, is just to avoid all combat. There we go, another ancient screw. Is that machine? Let's just go around. Oh, there's a sword up there. The soldier's broadsword. Brandished by the soldiers who once protected Hyrule Castle. Its durable blade is well tuned for slaying monsters. Groovy. I was just looking around because I'm pretty sure there's some treasure near here. Oh, there it is. On top of the wall way over there. We'll just take the high road. Oh, Nintendo Switch shirt with expansion pass bonus. A shirt with the Switch logo on it. Rather rare find, so wear it with pride. Okay. Let's go. Shrine number 2. Master mode is so red. Red alert. Red for blood. Red for Nintendo Switch. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Baij. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this bomb trial. Sheikah's stone authenticated. Distilling rune. Bloop. Seems pretty inefficient. If it distills all that data into one drop, and then that drop splashes, and that splash causes lots of other droplets to scatter, you'd think you're losing some of the data integrity. And maybe not. I don't know how it works. Remote bombs. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Rune extracted. I recommend square bombs for the standard, and round ones when you just need it to roll somewhere, when you can't throw it quite far enough. Okay, change runes. You can switch runes easily. Yep. Press and hold up on the D-pad, switch with the right joystick, left and right, like so. Any hidden panels in here? Nope. And use the bomb just like that. What do we got here? Ooh, a Traveler's Claymore, a basic two-handed sword, often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. Inventory is full. Guess we need to drop a stick. This one's nearly broken. Oh, but it's critical hit, so you know you should keep it, because it... No, that doesn't make sense. Drop that. Keep it because it's a critical hit. Critical hit is only twice a normal hit, and so if the other ones are new, then they're gonna do more damage than one critical hit, right? Oh yeah. I think we gotta blow something up. Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramelesque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decoration and crafting since ancient times. Great. Oh. What's that orb for? Just to show us it can go back and forth? That doesn't seem necessary. Usually those orbs do something critical in a shrine, but not this one. Not this shrine. I don't know. No treasure back there. Before we leave, let's just make sure there's no hidden panels. Okay, I can't see the whole room. Never mind. We're good. Okay, so the first shrine just has that special animation. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. That's interesting. So, So the first tower activates all the towers and the shrine. Did Did the old man... May the goddess smile upon you. Did the old man know that the Magnesis Trial was the one that explained who these Sheikah monks are? Yeah. No need to look too deeply into it. Yikes! Run away! If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to do certain actions until it fills up again. Ah! Phew. Uh-oh, can't go that way. Can we go up here? I wonder if this ruin is former residences for monks and priests. Wow, did you hear that roar? Whoa. That was terrifying. It must have been people who worked at the Temple of Time. Oh, there's a Lionel over there. Great. That's what I heard. Are these keys gonna come over here, or are they stuck on the wall? Curious. Yo, I cannot fight a Lionel at my current strength, so what the heck? Keese Eyeball, a rare material dropped by a defeated Keese. It's fun to look at, but doesn't seem to have much of a use at first glance. But it must be good for something. The wing of a Keese. It's covered with very short, sharp fur. It's not much use by itself, but you can mix it with other critters to make something useful. Shouldn't have used up the durability of that on a couple of bats, but that's okay. Ancient Spring. What's in this one? Ancient Shaft, a machine part used in ancient machinery. It's incredibly sturdy, and it's not made of any recognizable material, but it may come in handy someday. Oh, we got stairs. Look at that. Oh dear. Missed the bridge that time. Not good. Okay, we need to get all the way back to the old man's campfire so we can borrow his torch. Uh-oh, I've been seen. Okay, we dusted that Bokoblin. Choo-choo. Pick a couple of apples so we can roast them when we get up to the campfire. I heard another Bokoblin, but it doesn't seem to have followed me. Oh, it's over there. Wait, what's this? Mushrooms? Alright. I accept. Really? One of them didn't get roasted? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Toasty. Okay. Alright, weapons. Sort them by strength, and we'll drop one so we can pick up this torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that may catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. A good weapon? Don't you mean an acceptable weapon? However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Yes, with L2. I mean ZL. The left trigger, effective for targeting. Okay. I guess now we're gonna go up the mountain. We could go this way, I think. Is there anything up here worth getting? No. Oh dear. Oh yeah, the bomb method is not effective in master mode because they heal too fast. Okay. Where am I gonna light this torch then? This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Oh my gosh, there are more of them? Oh, wow. Interesting. Night is almost falling. Maybe I could sneak over there and take at least one of them out with a sneak strike. Oh man. the old man have a cooking pot? Still, I'm not sure I can traverse the entire ridge or even get up to the ridge to traverse it from this shrine. Because, yeah, I need to go all the way over there. I think he might have a cooking pot down there. I don't know. Okay. That worked. I think I just got lucky, but I'll take it. No regeneration! Stop regenerating! Whew. What's this? Pot lid. Yep, we got that before. Okay. Pot lid, the lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum! It can take quite a beating before breaking. Okay. Raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. Yep, we're gonna need that. Okay. What else can we cook up here? See if we can catch one of these fireflies. Oh, please. I don't want the Boko spear. A spear haphazardly carved from a large tree branch. It looks like its original intent was for skewering meat and cooking it, but it does have some combat merit as well, and that scared the firefly away. Perfect. Okay. There's some mushrooms over here. We're making progress. I wouldn't call it good progress, but you know what? It's progress. Whew. Master mode is difficult. Okay, we are cooking this. Skip. We might need these mushroom skewers. Ooh, that was a critical cook. Okay, there is nothing else I can cook except just some monster parts with monster parts, and that doesn't do anything. We've got all these meals. Great. We're going to start with some hasty elixir and the torch. Yep, we got our torch. We'll keep the Boko shield for now. Let's light the torch. Get our hasty elixir going. Oh, you know what? We probably want to sit by the fire. You can pass time by the fire and sit until morning. That will keep skeletons from coming out of the ground for part of this journey. Okay. We're warm. We're hasted. Let's get going. Okay, that Bokoblin didn't even seem to care about me. Ooh, can I light this fire? Great. That should make my torch last a little bit longer. Ooh, I can light this fire too. Oh, a jiggly substance that normally comes from a fire choo-choo. It consistently gives off heat. If struck, it will explode in a ball of flame. That's handy. Thank you, ice choo-choo. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. That's not nice. Are there more enemies? Okay. Well, this will be interesting. Excuse me. "45 seconds of hasty elixir remaining." Is there a fire or pile of wood over here I can light? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well there's only 10 seconds of that left, so let's get one of these spicy peppers. Oh. Nope, let's use a spicy elixir because I still have full health. Okay, yep, that replaced my hasty. Come on. Remember, you can't rotate stuff with Magnesis, but you can rotate your own angle. Okay, I don't know that we need to worry about him. We can just go up this way, I think. It's not ideal, but I think we should be able to climb this. Alright, should we go up this cliff face? Let's get some stamina back. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Maybe over here where it's a little more flat. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll go up this way. Look how close we are to that pink pin down on the mini-map. Oh yeah. Coast looks clear up here. Got a camp of Bokos down there, but they're not even gonna see me. Look at that. Yeah, no big deal. Only died like 6 times so far. No big deal. Alright, Cryonis, let's do it. The first episode 1 was 1 hour and 12 minutes, but I think I have exceeded that by a large degree for this one. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Keh Namut. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this Cryonis Trial. Oh yeah. Let's get that ability. I love that I just stole stasis from that fourth shrine. Sheikah Stone authenticated. Distilling rune. Just totally yanked it out of there. I was like, yeah, give me that ability. I'm out. Cryonis builds ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. Rune extracted. Okay. Okay. Is there anything, any secret panels in here? No? Okay. Let's practice with this Cryonis a little. Really? Is that necessary? Oh my gosh, doing nothing. I thought he said it would be a good weapon. Okay, I guess, club? Stop trying to blast me. Whew. Got it. Yowzers. Okay, I guess we could go up either side, really. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, there's the treasure chest. I guess we could see what that is. What's in here? A traveler's spear. Used by travelers to fend off wolves and other beasts. It's easy to hold and simple to use. Okay. Take your word for it. My fingers did not pop, but why would they? Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Don't spend it all in one place, youngster. No, orb. May the goddess smile upon you. That black and red is so metal. Okay, yeah, so I did confirm that episode 2 is the Stasis Trial, and I also go and get the warm doublet so I can stop shivering like this kiddo over here in his Nintendo Switch shirt. So yeah, that's it. I would kind of like to see how difficult the golden enemies are, but we're a ways from that at this point. I need more hearts and a whole lot more patience. Okay, yep, let's save that. Alright, and that's it. So I look forward to showing you episode 100, the actual episode 100. But yeah, thank you for watching this remake of episode 1. Master mode, wow. Lots of dying, but it is fun. It's a challenge for sure. If you're already familiar with the controls, just jump in there, do master mode. Seems like there's more treasure around because of all the floating platforms with enemies on them being held up by Octoroks. Whew, more enemies too, like that Lionel running around. Whoa, whoa, Lionel on the Great Plateau. Anyway, that's all for today. Have an excellent rest of your day and come back. We're gonna go to Zora's Domain and knock out Champion's Ballad. More of Champion's Ballad. Definitely gonna leak into episode 101 and maybe 102, but we'll see how that goes, and I hope you join me for it. Leave a like if you got to this point in the video, or a dislike if you hated it, and leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see me play next. Alright, bye bye.